Hello everybody, time for another shave. Today I'm going to use fine soap. It's a really nice soap, I like it very much. Santal Absolut is the fine soap. I like it, as I told you, really much. It's really fine soap. And I'm going to finish with fine American blend. It's a nice aftershave. Works really fine. And the razor today is my injector razor. I've been using it for a couple of days now. Every single shave I've done been with this one. It's time to change the blade today. So this is the adapter to do these blade changing things. You have that groove there. Put this one in that one like that. Flip this. I hope it works this time. Put this back and load a new blade, and when you push that blade, you saw the other blade dropped. I'm gonna pick it up just a moment, and there is a new blade loaded and ready to go. Just gonna find the blade there. And this blade, I don't know what happened, but I used it a couple of times, and I actually loaded it manually, not with this loading mechanic. I just put it in myself, and I think I damaged this blade because it was so dull, so I couldn't shave with it yesterday. So I think I did something wrong. I put it in this nice jar I got here. It's if you are from Sweden, you can read it. It says rakblad. Rakblad is shaving blades, or razor blades rather. Razor blades. So if you want to learn some new Swedish words, just say rakblad. Rakblad. Simple. It's shaving blades. Not shaving blade. Razor blades like this. Or D blades. Razor blades. I put all my old used razor blades, D blades, Kismet blades, hair shaper blades, whatever blades I got in this little jar. And when it's filled, I will see what I can do with it. Maybe there's going to be a lot of blades in the future. Maybe sometimes you can use something of these blades to do some funny things. I don't know. We shall see. I keep all the blades in here, all the old blades. And the brush for today is my Omega boar brush, and it's been soaking for a couple of minutes now in water. So before we're gonna start this shave, I'm gonna show you something that happened in this little town called Önnestad, where I live. There is a school, and each year this school do I think it's called cortege in Sweden, called cortege. They have a lot of tractors, different kind, John Deere's, Volvo, whatever kind of new old tractors they have, and do a cortege where they drive from Önnestad to this not big, but the bigger city called Kristianstad, to McDonald's, and grab something to eat. It's just something they do once a year, and it was time this year. So me and a friend of mine, a couple of friends, we just sat outside the road and took a little small video. I'm going to show you a couple of tractors that passing by us today. It's about 50, 60, 70 tractors, depending on which year it is. But meanwhile, you look at that, I'm going to just load my face. See you in a couple of minutes. Hello, we're back again. Just gonna start to shave. As you could see in the video, a lot of tractors. I know it's a little bit of hillbilly warning, but I live in a small town, a village. And it's a nice school I have heard about. The school is teaching about horses, agriculture, and so on. I don't know so much about the school, but as I know, it's a good preferences at that school. People want to go to it, so as I know, it's a good school. So it's fine. Really fine to know that there is a good school in this small village called Önnestad. Yeah, they do this tractor cortege, I don't know how you pronounce it in English, but in Sweden called cortege, and they do it every year. Sometimes they have 50 tractors, sometimes they have 70 tractors, depending on how many tractors they can get. But every year they take a trip from the school that you saw the footage from. It's just beside the school, and they take a ride to the bigger town called Kristianstad. It's about, I think, maximum 10 kilometers from Önnestad, and they drive all these tractors to McDonald's or some other place to eat, and they go in and eat some hamburgers and just drive home again. I think it's fun that these youth have something to do. It's better than doing bad things in the community. They actually do maybe not some good thing, but they don't do any bad things. At least they are doing publishing for the school and telling that the school is here and what the school does and so on. Just gonna rinse and feel. Feels really nice, really good. Let's go for a third pass. Let's do it. I know that there is a lot of things happening in different villages, different towns, in different places in the world. Here in Ernesta, where I live, it's a very small village, and it's fun that the school and the kids do something. I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. It's not so much to look at maybe, but if you're interested in agriculture and so on, you have the opportunity to go to these kids and talk to these kids and listen what they think about raising up cows and horses and so on. As I told you, it's a small country, this Sweden, and it's a small village we live in. And if kids are interested in doing farm work and agriculture and whatever it is, and do it in the right way, in my opinion, is when you actually do things in small scales. I'm just gonna rinse. Sorry. If you can do these things about agriculture, raising up pigs, cows, horses, whatever it is, you do it in a smaller, not as a big company, as a smaller thing in your life, and you can actually earn some money to do it, and you can have some profit of what you do. And these kids learn to do this in the right way, in my opinion. I think it's marvelous to see. Everything I know about whatever it is, if it's about eating meat, eating chicken, whatever it is, it's always a big scale. You have to do like this, and you don't think about the animals. In this school, I know they are talking about smaller herds, smaller things you can do to appreciate the animals and use the meat and everything in a different way. And it's something you have to keep here. There is a big industry behind all these chicken things you eat and the meat all you eat. There's a big business behind that. Not always the best thing for the animals, so if you can keep it in a smaller portion and learn these kids to do it in the right way, maybe in the future you can have smaller businesses, but more better businesses for the animals, and that's something I really appreciate that people learn and take in mind when they buy some food. I'm mumbling too much. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you're all gonna have a beautiful upcoming weekend. We shall see you next time. Bye bye.